Now let's have a look a few features around this switch. First thing, we're going to look at switch MAC address informations. So now we can do telnet. We can do telnet or we can connect via console. We have multiple options. But in packet tracer, simply this is the practice purposes. You can click on this switch. You can go to CLI. That's how you can directly access inside the packet tracer. But when you have actual device, you need to log in via either telnet or SSH or maybe with console cable. For practice purposes in packet tracer, we can log in via switch directly. So you can click on switch, go to CLI. If we say enable, then it will ask the password. Once you logged in, we'd like to see the switch MAC address table. We can say show MAC address table. Hit enter. Oh, it's not showing anything. Show MAC address table is not showing any MAC address. But if we go back to our PC and if we ping from one PC to another PC, then it will initiate some communications. Ping 192.168.10.2, which is this PC's IP address. And if I hit enter, I can ping, right? I can ping now. So now it will generate some traffic. Now we go back to our switch and say, show MAC address table again. Now look at that. So switch work with MAC address, switch discovered this MAC address, including their interface. So fast Ethernet 01, we have this MAC address. Fast Ethernet 02, we have this MAC address. So that's how switch learn the MAC addresses. Now, if we'd like to see that port security, we can say, at first we will have a look, show port security interface FA0/1. So I'm looking at this interface and hit enter. It's saying that port security is disabled. Port status is secure down. Violation mode shut down. Maximum MAC address allowed 1. It doesn't have any MAC address information yet. So port security is disabled. So you need to enable this one. So I'll say config T. That's how we can go to config mode. And then next thing, I'm going to take the interface, say interface FA0/1. So Cisco understands the shortcut. Instead of typing the entire interface, we can initiate with int FA0/1. And we need to say switch port mode access. That means this interface belongs to current VLAN. And then say switch port security. So in this way, we can enable the port security. After that, we have many options. We say switch port security. And if I put question mark, you can see you can put a MAC address. If you want to bind a particular MAC address, you can do from here. Maximum, what is the maximum number of MAC address you want to allow? What is the violations? You can configure all these things. So switch port security. Then after that, we can say MAC address. And if I put a question mark again, it says you can bind a particular MAC address. So you can bind, or you can learn the MAC addresses. So if you'd like to bind this one, you need to know the MAC address and then you need to bind. But it's not feasible, if you have many interface and many device connected. It's not easy to find out each of the device MAC address and type manually. Instead of that, we can use the sticky features. Sticky. So this is the sticky features. Sticky features, it will learn the MAC address automatically from that interface, from this interface, okay? And then it will bind in here. So this is a very good features. Then you can say switch port security, maximum. Maximum means maximum, I want to allow 2 MAC address. These are the optional. This is not mandatory configurations, but if you'd like to enable the port security, you can configure these systems. After that, we can say switch port security violation. Even violations you can set up. We put a question mark. If you put a question mark, we have 3 options. Default option is shut down, but we can protect, we can say restrict. We can see, we can just put protect, and you can have a look. Now, once you configure these stuffs, then I can say end. If I type end, it will take me all the way back to my enable mode. Now, if we type that command, show port security interface FA0/1, this command. Now look at that. After enabling, now it's saying that port security is enabled. Violation mode is protect. Maximum number of MAC addresses is 2. But currently it didn't discover any MAC address because nothing happened. If we ping, if we do something, with that port, then it will pick up that information. Now we'll try again. Look at that. Now it's picked up total MAC address 1, and this is the MAC address is picked up. And also sticky MAC address. That means it will stick that MAC address inside this interface. But if you'd like to verify whether this interface with other interface, let's say if I pick up FA0/2. So this one, port security is disabled. And this one, port security is enabled. So we can enable each of the interface, but we can enable for the entire range as well. But we need to enable this informations in the interface. If we'd like to verify, we can do show run. Show run command always we can use to verify the configurations, and hit enter. And go down, more, and if we go down here, look at that. This is our first interface, port security enabled, maximum 2 MAC address allowed, MAC address sticky we are using, and violation mode is protect, and it's learn the MAC address. It's learn the MAC address and bind as well in this port. So that's how you can verify.